Um, Hi, Bree. Or hi, Aubrey. Aubrey. I think I like that better. Um, Had an interesting call last night that kind of. Sometimes the universe gives me these little things that kind of reaffirm that I'm as misunderstood as or whatever it is that I am. Some of the stuff that I do is still helping people. Um, Sydney, I think she's like 23, this um, wonderful, but I don't know. I haven't seen a bad side to her yet. I haven't met her personally. I've just talked to her on the phone. She came in to Michael's life after I left. She was, I guess, the replacement. I was the replacement. Oh, it's a long list. But anyway, Michael ended up marrying her. Um, I think in Austin, they went on a little adventure. Things got a little interesting, and now they're in Mexico. Anyway, she called me last night, and she was on the beach and away from him, and she could talk and everything, and she just she needed someone to talk to. But what I found out is she's been watching. Though I posted like 3 of my little talking to the camera videos on his hair again. Me talking to the camera videos, and you've seen them. There was more some of my early work, the more rantish ones, I guess, but there was passion there. But anyway, she's told me she found comfort in those. She felt like I was talking to her, and that was kind of one of life's little special moments, I guess. And anyway, I mean, although I know the country in Mexico, somehow my words, I mean, words have power. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to utilize them properly, but I had to change who I was. That's the problem. I came up with the organization I wanted to build like 3 years ago. I was trying to come up with the best nonprofit anyone could imagine. Something that people would love. If people love it, then it raises money. If it's a brilliant idea, if it's helping people, and people can understand the vision of it, then of course we find support. Of course we find the money we need. We crowdfund it. We get private donors. If it's a beautiful idea, that the money will come in. If we're really helping people, and we can capture that and save it, and sadly have to market it. All the people that we impact, we can raise all the freaking money we could ever dream of. That's the kind of organization I imagined in my mind, and it had to be a pay it forward network, or happens to be a pay it forward network. Everybody gets that. Pay it forward. People get that. I guess if someone asks me, "Can I buy a smoke?" I go, "No. Here, have a smoke." Next time, someone needs one, you pay it forward. I'm paying it forward now. Give them one. Examples, just little small stuff like that. It matters so much in the overall attitude of our society. And someone needs to teach that. Someone needs to teach that there are kindnesses we can do upon each other, just in our everyday lives, that have a ripple effect on people. And so, anyway, I've been experimenting with this stuff. I'm a fucking scientist, mad scientist, whatever, I don't know. But that's how my mind's wired. I don't wear a white coat or anything, but maybe I should, or be taken. No, never mind. But no, I'm not crazy. I've been challenging myself to solve very, very, very complex problems, because that's what my autism allows me to do. It allows me to go deeper into something than most people have the capacity to even begin to try to do, and it's fucking goddamn painful. But I've got some answers that I think I need to share with people, because we're overcomplicating so much of this stuff. There are simple truths that if we can just focus on those, then everything else can kind of fix itself. So anyway, I've been working on this forever, and I found this solution like 3 years ago, and then I realized that the organization I wanted to build it would need leadership, and for people to grasp the vision and the beauty of what I was trying to create, it would have to be being led by someone that was a very special human being, someone that lived by what he taught. It couldn't be bullshit. It couldn't be someone just marketing shit and saying pretty words and then going off in their life and being something else completely different. It would have to be someone pure to cause, and would have to embody everything about it in every way. And so, because I am half Vulcan, I started thinking, okay, what would it take to become that person? And over this last few years, well, everything I am now is constant modifications, trying to be the embodiment of the organization that I want to found and to lead. And fuck if it hasn't taken its toll on me, because I'm the man that won't lie, but no one believes me. Because no one doesn't lie. No one does the right thing in the moment every chance they get, every opportunity they get. And I've challenged myself to be that person, the person that runs towards the accident. I did that in Beverly Hills. There was an accident right in front of me. I ran to the scene, helped the guy out of his car. Ended up being a witness to getting lawyers and stuff. But that was the right thing to do in the moment. It was to be responsible, to do what the adult in the room would do. To take action, positive action. And so every day, in every moment of my life, I'm faced with choices back and forth, Someone asks you for a smoke, what do? Do you take the buck? No, that's not the right thing to do. Be the leader, be the person that sets the example. Pay it forward. Show him what to do next time whenever he meets someone, ask him for a smoke. And just, that's just a small example, but I try to expand that out into every aspect of my life. When I go up to the cashier's cage, I try to give them, I look at we're all just kind of, captive in this, the poker room, we're all just captive in the same room. Each of us having different roles to play, but we're all still there just kind of biding our time. Me until I double or triple up, and you guys until your shift's over. But in between, I thought, I can be a little spark of energy for people. I can be this little ball of fun, a little bit of energy, just to kind of kill the day, kill the little, the mundane moments of the day. And so for that little environment there, I invited myself into this big personality, which of course I am when I choose to be. But one of the reasons I needed to leave was because I needed to unplug from that character a little bit and get back to being myself, because I'm really not. I don't want to be on the stage. I don't want to be doing what I'm getting ready to try to do. I really do just want to ride off in the sunset with a pretty girl and just relax. But I've been given this knowledge, this vision of what could be and what will be if we don't do something. And if I don't do something with it, if I don't share it with other people, if I don't try to solve some of these problems or help people around me that work, solve some of these problems, then I've failed as a human being, because I devoted my life to understanding how things work, how we interact, how we do or don't get along, and why we do or don't get along, and who's pulling the strings, and how easily we were manipulated by people with bad agendas sometimes, and how easily we could be manipulated by people with good agendas like myself if we focus it and package it properly and speak clearly and have little projects that people just fall in love with because they're just fucking so beautiful. Little slices of humanity, on showcase, on Twitter, going viral, on the news. Just people doing the right things en masse. and sharing the good feeling, the do good, feel good, be good properties of helping people. It's out there. People want to do something big. People want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, but they don't know how. And so I've spent the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years trying to figure out fun ways, exciting ways, hands-on, get involved, do something good for somebody and get the rush of that dopamine going through your brain and then pass it on to somebody else. We don't have to walk around like zombies all the time. But that's what we're doing right now, and it's a little heartbreaking, but I see little glimmers of hope. I see people doing the right thing all the time. And I see a push, or I see a desire to move that way, to tilt that way. The pendulum is coming back. We went all the way towards hate, and now it's time for the pendulum to start swinging back. And I want to be a part of that push to get that big wave going the right direction again. I've dedicated my life to finding to these crazy little ideas, these little butterflies that can just go out and spread all kinds of goodwill and love and kindness. And so anyway, I'm trying to put all that together, and it's like it's my masterpiece. It's my Sistine Chapel, and it's really hard to paint it with colors that everyone can see. But I think if I can figure out how to not be so, if I can find that Goldilocks zone for us, that little place, that little sweet spot, the Audrey-friendly zone, I think I can do some beautiful things. And if I do, there's a couple upsides. One, we'll never ever worry about money ever again. And that's by design. That's in all of my plans, is to make just insane amounts of money. Just not that I give a shit about it anymore. I used to love fancy things and stuff, but I just want security more than anything. I want security for the people around me. I want us all just to quit worrying about if something really bad happened, how long would it take for our life to be totally fucked? And it's rarely very long. And that's just too much pressure for me and for all of us, because like James is worried about what happened if he gets, the reason James is so freaking out about his little tiny microscopic cancer cells is, one, because it's serious, it's fucking still cancer, the C word. But two, he's worried about what will happen to Chance if something happens to him. I think that's probably what haunts him the most. That's what haunts all of us the most. Our kids. We gotta take care of the kids. So anyway, the man that doesn't lie wishes you would believe me when I say I've got this shit wired. I just need someone to believe in me. I need God to pray. If you could believe me again, that would be just... Again, you don't need to love me or anything. Good God. This is not that... I compartmentalize things quite effectively, okay? I've got you in this little beautiful room, okay? And every time I want to visit you, I put on our little playlist, and I can get lost in Aubreyland, and it's a wonderful place, okay? But it's not reality, I get that. But you are a very pleasant thought, okay? You're a great escape, and think about it, what else do I have right now? I mean, you're the only positive, this imaginary relationship with this beautiful girl is the only thing that I have clinging to in my crazy world, and the vision of my, you, the illusion of you, and the true belief that my vision is just this close from being reality. It's what keeps me going. So, I mean, anyway, I know I've overwhelmed you with all this. I mean, you must be scared to death of me, and I don't blame you. But I'm going to change your life in positive ways. It doesn't mean that whatever happens with us, whatever, it's whatever, but you're going to be a person of people, because you're already so interwoven into my story that you're just caught up in the wake, okay? I mean, right now I'm a shooting star. I don't know how much time I have left, but while I'm here, I am going to burn fucking bright. And you can help me do that just by being you. And it'd be nice if you actually would talk to me, or not talk to me literally. I mean, God forbid we actually talk, picked up the phone and called each other anymore in this day and time. But, just, again, a high mark. It's, two little words, high mark. Would make this feel so much better. Anyway, I backed off as far as I can. The only communications I have are these little posts and these little videos I send you. But it's just my way of, I don't want you to forget me, I guess. Out of sight, out of mind. But I do appreciate that you read my post, and you're usually pretty quick about it. That means a lot. It's pretty much the only communication I have with you is, for a while it was kind of cool. You were like always the first or second. I'd say, oh, someone's read it. Who's seen by? And it was always, oh, Aubrey. Yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to say hi again. Hopefully the dialed down version of me is in fact more Aubrey friendly. I'm trying really hard here. Again, I've never asked you to care about me much. Other than just I've asked you to just watch what I can become if you believe in me. Literally, you actually literally have your own little knight out here trying to build to spec. Okay? Everything that you would want in a man. Unfortunately, most of those qualities came from the factory. Honor, integrity, faithfulness, sincerity, big heart. It's kind of a unique package. I know. I am. I pull off cute pretty well sometimes. It is what it is. I'm never going to be George Clooney or whatever. But what's in here? The inside. What's in here? Really, what's in here? All of it. It's you're not going to find much. Well, you're not going to find anything like me out there. Not necessarily saying that's a great thing. It comes at a cost, as you've noticed. But I am working on that stuff. I'm trying to get better. Part of that is just, I've never been manic before in my life. I don't have the right people to hug every day, I guess, or to say, it's okay, Mark. It's all right. Just calm down. You can talk to me. It'll be fine. And you give me that, and I don't remember being ever this stressed before, but I just don't remember being this lonely before either. Anyway, whatever the hell that was. Anyway, good night, sweet person, you. I'm trying to screw this up. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did, if you made it all the way through, thanks. Good night, sweetie.